morning, everybody. We are here. Hopefully you had a good weekend. It is raining outside today and will most likely rain all day today. We got Dark Bro first in the chat. Dark Bro looking good in that picture there, man. I like it. We got FIRST first in the chat, baby. Yes, Dark Bro, Dark Bro, Dark Bro, Dark Bro. D's, Chris, what's going on? Chris, how you doing, man? Mark, we got D's, Dark Bro, Dark Bro, Dark Bro, Mark, Dark Bro, Mark, Dark Bro, Mark, Dark Bro, Nick F. Good morning to you, Dark Bro, Mark, Dark Bro, Dark Bro, Mark, Dark Bro, Dark Bro, Mark, Mark, Dark Bro, Mark, Dark Bro, Dark Bro, Mark. D's, we got Dark Bro, Mark, Dark Mark, Dark Mark, Dark Mark, Kenneth, Mark, Dark Mark, Dark. My gosh, what is going on? Kenneth and Dark Bro. Glad to have all you guys in the chat today, man. Let's go see what's happening in the market right now. We've got AMC in the top left-hand corner of the screen, sitting at 659 right now. Doing pretty well, 6.30% higher today, but bouncing off 673 and coming down with a few red candles here. We're going to have to see if it goes down or up from here on out, but bouncing off this level around 673. Shiba Inu coin in the top right-hand corner of the screen, sitting at 1252 right now. Down 2.5% on the day, following Bitcoin lower. GameStop sitting at $18.95, 3% loss on the day for GameStop. Bitcoin 23,300, down 1% on the day, and it does seem to be continuing to the downside right now. The Nasdaq somehow in the green, but moving lower, basically all hit a nice little bounce this morning, but moving lower throughout the day since about 10 o'clock, and having a little bit of a reversal since the open here, sitting at 11,481 points. Biora Therapeutics $2.85, AMC 655, Ethereum sitting at 1636, Shiba's 1252, Dogecoin sitting at 8 cents, Bitcoin sitting at 23,350, Sundial sitting at $1.94, Mullen Auto back down in the 22s, man. Mullen Auto sitting at $22.82 right now. Coming back down off those 40-cent recent prices that it was at. CEI sitting at $1.71, no volume there. The SPY $3.98, BBAG 49 cents, Highcroft Mining 37 cents. Netflix sitting at $3.25, QQQ $2.94, and Ape sitting at $2.12. Getting hit pretty hard right now, coming back down 1.5% on the day right there. Let's watch Bitcoin play out. Bitcoin's most likely going to be testing this level of support now, around 23,100. You can see that over the weekend, basically hanging out down there, bounce, trying to either bounce off of this resistance level or break down through it. And it tried to bounce yesterday, had a nice open today, and coming back down now. So it does look like we're going to be retesting this 23,100 level of support on Bitcoin here, and we'll watch that play out as it goes. Connor! What do you think of PawSwap? What's going on, Connor? Thank you very much for the super chat. PawSwap has been killing it over the last week, man. PawSwap makes me I don't even know if anxious is the right word, but look at this hair right here. Where is this hair even coming from, man? I'm just gonna cut that hair off. The hair shouldn't be there. PawSwap has been killing it over the last week. Makes me wish I would have got in. Let's take a look at PawSwap real quick, though, guys. Now, having said that, I don't know who created PawSwap. I don't know if they're just taking advantage. I mean, if they're taking advantage of the Shibarium hype, more power to them, because they're definitely taking advantage of it in a very big way. So, but I don't know what they do. So apparently they've got some decentralized exchange that they're going to be building on Shibarium. Remember, they're going to be competing with Shiba Swap if they're building a decentralized swap for Shibarium. And they're probably going to get a lot of flack from the Shiba Inu coin team if they're trying to, compete in terms of decentralized exchanges. Nonetheless, let's check out this action on PawSwap here, sitting at way too many zeros and a 36. $36 million market cap. Dude, I promise when this coin came out, it was like a $1 million market cap. Ridiculous. It's basically gone through the roof. So let's look at it. All-time high, you guys can see here, touching lows, man, around 0.27 I can't even count all those zeros in 027. This already, from those lows, this here would have been a 2x increase. And it is already 10x'd from there. You guys can see the zeros disappearing here. You can see the zeros just disappearing. I don't know if it's going to be able to sustain this action, but it is basically 20x'd. 15, 16x maybe from those lows in this area. Absolutely wild to see that type of action take place in literally like 7 days. Just a little over 7 days. It's been out for not even a full month. It's not even been out for a full month. And it's already like 15x. So good news is this is the type of behavior that takes place in a bull market, guys. These little coins being able to catch the attention of the community and really move up in value. $35 million market cap. Is it ever going to be a $35 billion coin like Shiba Inu? I've got my doubts. But hey, dude, could it turn into a $350 million coin? Sure. Why not? PawSwap is, and like I say, please be aware, I don't really know who's behind this coin or anything that they want to do and stuff like that. I know they want to build on Shibarium, but it has been rocketing over the last week. Basically 10x gains in the last week. So Connor, thank you very much for bringing that up. Absolutely appreciate it. And I will say, Patrick, get dark bro, baby. Dilly. Thank you very much, Patrick, for the authorized hydration. And thank you very much, Dark Bro, for being first in the chat. Absolutely, man. We gotta burn Shiba and Luna Classic. It's the best way to clear zeros. We can't rely on the ups and downs of Bitcoin's price. We gotta get Shibarium out. Peace, love. I agree, man. I want to get Shibarium out, and I want to see how much Shibarium is going to burn. Listen, I don't know. I hope it's a lot of Shiba Inu coin that it burns. I hope people's expectations are not slashed or disappointed or whatever. I really hope Shibarium burns a ton. Clay, have you been following the movements of Lunar Ocean's SLND? I have not, Assidious. I have not seen LUNROCEA or SLND. You want to look at them? I assume those are coins, right? We can look at them if you want to look at them. Robo Inu, a unification fund. Robo Inu is one that you guys come in here and talking about quite a bit. If you want to look at Robo Inu, we could do that. Yeah. Robo Inu here is sitting on a $12 million market cap, so even lower than that PawSwap coin right now. Robo Inu, 12% gain on the day, and in terms of all-time progress, it's been out for a little over a year and has gone from lows around, 87. That's like a 5x gain right there at the end of November and back down a little bit. So, yeah, even Robo Inu is showing some volatility, but still a massively low market cap. I don't know what they do either. And then Unification. There we go. Fund. What is Fund got going on? Fund only sitting on a $21 million market cap there. Not a ton of volume. 645,000. And it has really seen, look at this, guys. Since June of 2022, going from 1.5 cents to 60 cents. People have been massively buying this and a 30x gain on the Shibarium excitement. So if, I don't know. If Shibarium doesn't do what people expect, I would imagine that Unification is going to fall pretty hard here. So please watch out for that. It is tied to the price of Shibarium, of this excitement surrounding the beta release, and so on. So please just keep an eye on Unification if you guys are into it or thinking about getting into it. I love seeing token with that many zeros, much like Shib in the start. That's where you make the big money, when they FOMO and jump, and you can jump out and put that money into Shib for the next bull run. Yeah, Kenneth, dude, if you can 15, 20x your money on a coin in a week, And I think we're going to see a lot of that in some of these projects that are building on Shibarium. You know, if they get the attention of the Shiba Inu coin community or the attention of the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team, I do have a strong feeling, man, that you're going to see a lot of gains in terms of these little projects that are able to ridiculously grow over time. You know, think about Bone, too. Bone is one of those. The ecosystem team just pounded and pounded and pounded and pounded and pounded Bone into people's heads. And I was looking through the Wolf paper the other day. I want to know how much... I want you guys to get your guesses out there right now because I did see the numbers. How much Bone do you think the ecosystem team minted for themselves? I want to know what you guys think on that. Give it to me in terms of, let's see what Bone is worth right now. You can either give it to me in terms of Bone, or you can give it to me in terms of dollars. So it's up to you. Either put $1 or a bone after it. I want you to get. This is a legitimate guess. Don't be rhetorical. Don't be just sitting there. I really want you to guess, because then we can look at it if you need to look at it. But I do know how much they've minted. So Bone's price is currently $1.82, coming back down a little bit off those $2 highs that we've seen before. And I want you guys to be aware, you know, the last time Bone ran into this $2 area, it did bounce back pretty heavily. So Bone bouncing off this $2 area, if Shibarium if the beta release doesn't excite people to break through, you know, you might be getting Bone at 15, 30, 40, 50 cents again. So just watch out for that. But Bone being at $1.84, let's see. $1.84. All right. I want you to get, gosh. Okay, so we have at least 10 million was held back. It's gotta be. They own 75% of Bone. All right, we get 3 guesses out there. We've got 10 million, 75% of Bone, and 18 million. Keep on guessing, guys. I'm gonna let you guys get a few more guesses out there, and then I will let you know. You guys aren't that far off, though. You guys aren't that far. And I know, well, 75%. It's not 75%. Did they own? It is less. They could own that, but they didn't buy that. Like, I don't know how much they bought for themselves. I'm just talking about the amount that they gave to themselves. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Keep it coming, keep it coming. 50 million Bone. What's up, Claire? Slayer JC, how you doing? 4 Bone, 22 million, 47%. All right, very good, guys. Now we get the numbers coming in there. 10%, good. We warm or cold? Actually, you guys are warm. So the number is 5% of all the minted Bone goes to the team. They're splitting that 5% between just handing it out and paying each other. And then the other half of that 5% goes to the doggy DAO so that they can decide what to do with it. The current prices, that 5% is $23 million. I don't know if they have sold it. I don't know if they are still holding it. I don't know any of that stuff. But 4 million Bone goes to pay the developers. Now, I don't know if Satoshi considers himself a developer because he is not a developer. He is basically just a project manager. 4 million Bone, or roughly $8 million, was set aside to pay Eric and basically Satoshi, because we know that there's 1 or maybe 2 Shiba Inu coin ecosystem developers. Another, I believe, 1.5 million Bone paid the OG. I don't know what OG admin means, but there's a very good chance that is why you no longer see Milkshake, Queenie, and a lot of these people that we were used to seeing. They probably got their payment and moved on. It was 1.5 million Bone, I believe, that was set aside for the OG admins. And if you're sitting there, and I don't know, right? I don't know if Queenie got 100,000 bone and she rocked $200,000 worth of bone from being the Discord admin over the last year, or what the deal is. But yes, 12.5 million bone set aside for the developers and in the ecosystem team there. $23 million at the current prices. Hey, Pendle is still going up, still over 300% past 3 months, and over 30% today. Giovanni, my goodness, man. 28 million in circulation, 10 million, about 6 or 8. Yeah, Jordan, you're right, dude. It's 5% of the bone that goes to the ecosystem team there. Shitoshi's Medium Blogs, aka the delayed tactics to releasing Shibarium, going to reveal what Shib burn percentage will be, or we have to wait for the public beta to go live soon. You know what, Matthew? I highly doubt they tell us what the Shib percentage burn is going to be. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. After reading through the blog, I think it was yesterday, right? After reading through that, I don't even think we're going to be able to see how much it's burning until the mainnet release. Everything is going to be in testing stages during this beta test, and nothing is going to be real. So we are not going to see any Shiba Inu coin even burned during the beta test, man. It's not going to burn anything. So I really don't know if we are going to know that percentage until the mainnet release. And somebody got mad at me on Twitter for saying the mainnet release could still be another year off. Why couldn't it be? They might sit there until 2024, 2025, testing this beta. They might wait until the release of the metaverse to announce the mainnet release. So we could still have a very long way to go before we see Shibarium burning Shiba Inu coin. And I don't know. Hey, read my last one, please. Absolutely, Chris. I got you. Chris says, hey, rain day, edging and mulching sucks because I can't listen to the chats, but hopping in when I can. Also, with the US is behind video last night, what kind of cryptos could we still make money on? Chris, so there's going to be an opportunity to make money in the crypto space, basically on all of them, right? Here's what I think is going to happen, though. I really think that the U.S. is going to change its mind on crypto adoption. And look, you guys can argue Democrats and Republicans all day if you want, but both sides want money, okay? Both sides want money. One side wants to spend it a little bit more than the other, but both sides want money. And somebody in the government is going to not be an idiot, and they're going to say, okay, if we ban it, we are really going to lose trillions of dollars in tax revenue over the next couple of decades because cryptocurrency is it's going to grow. Businesses are going to leave the United States. They're going to flock to Europe. They're going to flock to Dubai and so on. Somebody in the government is going to say, we have to find the balance between regulation and innovation. And they will make it happen. It's a money game, dude. It's a money game. So I don't think that they're going to take that communist approach like China has, where they're straight up outright banning it and never looking back. They're too greedy to do so. So, that's my opinion. And when they do that, after they beat the snot out of these prices and they come down and they make sure that they fill their bags and so on, then they're going to announce, embracing innovation and regulation or regulatory clarity for businesses. And then we start to see some growth once again. The alternative to that is that they truly do go down the path of like a communist authority where they are so afraid of cryptocurrency that they do ban it here in the United States. And if that's the case, man, I would say the only crypto we're going to be able to make money on at that point is true decentralization or truly decentralized cryptocurrency. It's going to be hard at that point to make money on it because they would make it illegal in that sense to own crypto if it's not essentially owned by the mafia or owned by the SEC. So I don't think that they're going to go down that direction, but if they do, we will get left behind, man. We will get left behind, and you're basically going to have to invest in Europe or invest in another country, invest in Dubai or something. But I highly doubt that they are that they're going to be that strict. I think that they're going to let the greed overrun them, and we are going to see crypto growth after they know that they have control. Patrick, thank you very much for the super chat. Smash that like button 3 times because good things come in threes. No. Yeah, you could do it in odd number. 3 is good. 2 is bad. 3 is good. Listen to Patrick. Just an odd number, please. Do it on 3. Shibarium release and LUNC to the moon on 3, 23. Patrick, look at that. I had authorized tide. Oh, there we go. Looks, I'm even oopsing. Oops. Here you go, Clay. Patrick, thank you very much. For the authorized hydration, I was like, oh man, I'm not even getting any authorized hydration on this super chat here, Pat, man. Thank you very much for that. Absolutely appreciate it. Ecosystem team, we're a joke. You know what? The ecosystem team is kind of like, I do think that they're working, man, but I don't know. I think that they're a little too centralized for me, I guess. Hood, Bitrise still wrong. We can look at Bitrise in a second here after I say, oh, thank you, Skystone5 for the super chat. Thank you, Skystone5, man. Thank you very much. What do you think Bone will go up to? Will it blow up? I just bought $500 worth. Is it true that Shibarium is more about Bone than Shib? Giovanni, yes. Shibarium is much more about Bone than it is about Shiba Inu coin. Can it be $1 billion coin? I do think it can be $1 billion coin, man. One of the parts that I think, one of the things that I think the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team, like Satoshi and these guys, are leaning towards. Satoshi and that Lucy, the Shib gossip or whatever she is, and everybody, you know, you want to make as much money as possible. So they try to balance a very fine line between promoting Shiba Inu coin, because that's what they know the Shiba Inu coin community wants, and promoting Bone, which is what they have, which is where their bags are, which is what they get paid in. So they would rather see Bone go up than Shiba Inu coin go up. And I think that there's going to be a point in time where the ecosystem team transitions, okay, to where they have done everything that they can do to, I guess, place into people's minds that Bone is the focus. And they may still mention Shiba Inu coin, they may still try to draw, but this entire, the focus at that point will be on Bone, and possibly even on Leash, okay? Because Shiba Inu coin is nice. It was their marketing attempt, and it brought in millions of people. But their payday is Bone, Leash, and potentially those Shiboshis that are out there. So, yeah, dude, I think that I think that there will be a shift as time goes on to less and less and less about Shiba and pumping the price of Shiba and creating value for Shiba, and more creating value for Bone. But Shiba is the marketer. You know what I mean? Like, Shiba is what brings people in, and then they have to convert those to sales. And they convert those to sales of Bone if they want to make money. John J, man, thank you very much for the super chat. John J says, Shibarium is not for Shib, it's for the developers' pockets. No, yeah, you're right. So it is for the developers' pockets, and it's for Bone. We know that. But Shiba Inu coin does have the added benefit of burns. So we don't know how much Shiba Inu coin is going to be burned, though. We'll make the determination of whether or not it's for Shiba Inu coin. If they truly are burning trillions of Shiba Inu coin, I'll admit, dude, it's for Shiba Inu coin, okay? It's a layer 2 blockchain that they decided to use the gas fee of Bone, because they want to line their pockets and create use for Bone when they could have easily created use for Shiba Inu coin there. But if it truly does burn trillions, I'll admit that it's very heavily beneficial for Shiba Inu coin. If we find out, man, that they're burning 1 Shib per transaction, and we need 1 million transactions to burn $10 worth of Shiba Inu coin, that's a gimmick. That's a gimmick at best. So we'll see how that goes. DC, the bureaucracy intel community, runs this show. Both party citizens were left behind in 1971 when the U.S. left the gold standard. Very well could be. It is all about taxes. But they do need to check exchanges, but at the same time kind of brings them into crypto. We don't want to burn again by exchange. You know what, Kenneth? That I do agree with. I don't have a problem with them regulating the businesses, like regulating these massive exchanges that are in charge of billions of dollars in citizens' money. I don't have a problem with that at all, dude, because I do think that those exchanges were acting foolish. I don't think that that's necessarily the same thing, though, of what Gary Gensler is doing and saying only Bitcoin is potentially a currency. Everything else, or commodity, everything else is a security. I don't agree with Gary on that one. I don't even know if Gary honestly agrees with Gary on that one. I can't see how he could. D's! Jeez, man, thank you very much for the super chat, dude. Hey, Glenn, should I trade my Shiba for Bone? Giovanni, that's up to you, man. Look, I'm not going to trade my Shiba for Bone. I believe more in the community than I do the development team, okay? And I know that these developers, Satoshi, Eric, and these guys, they didn't develop Shiba Inu coin. They came around it. And they're developing this ecosystem. They're doing a very good job of I'm going to use this term lightly, right? Tricking or, swaying or, I don't even know, you guys can think of a better term. But I think that they're doing a very good job of promoting the ecosystem to the Shiba Inu coin community. The Shiba Inu coin community is not gullible, but they're looking to someone to do something. And if Satoshi and these guys are saying that they're going to build up Shiba Inu coin, but only in order to do so, you've got to give me $23 million in Bone. You've got to buy $100 million worth of metaverse NFTs. You've got to do all of this stuff. I do think part of the Shiba Inu coin community is going to see through that. But the other part is truly just going to follow whatever they're told to do. And I'm not going to buy Bone. I believe in the community, the Shiba community, more than I do the developers to create value for Bone. I know they'll try, but I want to bring as much transparency and as much confidence to the Shiba community as possible. That's why I made the decision to buy and swap through my MetaMask, and if and when I need to send to an exchange for fiat, then I will do, but I definitely am not buying and holding on exchanges. Dark Bro, not bad. SEC is scary. The SEC is very scary, Mark. Can't earn passive income on Shiba Swap if not receiving rewards for staking. This is true, Dad Crazy White Boy 620. And you know what? It's very difficult to receive rewards anywhere right now, especially if you are skeptical of centralized exchanges, going under and ending up like Voyager and Celsius and FTX, man. Let's see, maybe about Bone and Leash and a burn Shib. But at some point, the supply will drop on Shib, and the price will not just be the marketing anymore. Shib at some point can surpass Bone and Leash. I hope so, Kenneth. I've been staked over a year and got 0.003 Bone. Wow, dude, that crazy. That is. Either you've literally got like one Shiba Inu coin, or that is very sad rewards. To all the East Coasters, Midwesters, come get your snow out of my yard. Skystonify, I do not want the snow, man. It is raining today, but it is not supposed to turn into snow from what I've seen. I think the thing that's really funny about this team acts like they own the rights and everything else to Shiba Inu, and they can tell people not to. Yeah, Dark Bro, that's the part that I don't like about it too. There would be no different in me going in and all of a sudden saying, I created BNB. I own BNB. I own Binance Coin. I own Binance. I own BNB and BSC. CZ is a fraud, man. I come in and I build around it like I own it. But if you want to really help BNB out, don't use the Binance platform. Come over here and use, BNB stands for Bros and Bros, man. Stands for Bros and Bros. So if you want to really help BNB out, you got to buy Brocoin in order to do so. Because Brocoin is creating this ecosystem around BNB. Well, of course, people are going to know that I'm lying in that situation because CZ is a very prominent name and CZ Binance is very well known. But imagine if CZ was not well known. Imagine if I did come in and all of a sudden BNB's got this multi-million person community and I said I was in charge of it and they began to believe me. That's what happened with Shiba Inu coin. Roulette wheel! How far was the train accident fired from where you are? So if I give you exact mileage, right? You guys are all of a sudden going to do like a radius and try to pinpoint my location and all of that stuff. It's not that far, dude. Basically, if you're going from Cincinnati all the way over to East Palestine, you're probably gonna be traveling 4.5 hours, maybe. So Ohio is large, yes, and basically, like the furthest you could get from it is roughly 4.5 hours away. So, like knowing that, I wasn't concerned. Let's put it that way. I was far enough away that I wasn't really concerned about it. But if the wind blows to the west, yeah, I would have been a little concerned about it. Not necessarily concerned that I'm gonna die or whatever, but concerned about it. And it was far enough away that I didn't want to drive up the road and see if I could see the smoke for myself. Would have taken a little while to do it. Definitely would have taken a lunch break to go over there and back. But yeah, not far enough or far enough away that I wasn't really concerned. But certainly, if the wind blows to the west, I would have been concerned about the proximity to East Palestine there. Let's see. I think once Shibarium is released, that's when the developers will be able to afford to cash out their Bone, Shiba, and Leash for Ethereum and rug it with maximum profits. Matthew, I hope not, dude. I do not want to see an upset community because the developers decided to rug something. My problem with the community is the lack of burn. If it is just the community, if the developers find a way to burn massive burns, then that is a different story. That's if the community uses Shibarium. Yeah, Giovanni, the community has to use Shibarium. That's the thing, though. If you've got 500 transactions a day or 5,000 transactions a day on Shibarium, it's probably going to be I don't want to say flop, right? Because it could grow over time. But people are still probably going to be very disappointed with those numbers. They really will. Especially if the gas fees are low. Okay, so let's put it in perspective here. Where's Pika? Asking for J-Bones. Pika, if you're out there right now, please answer us. Come back to us. J-Bones wants to know. Ecosystem team can eat their own bone. Yeah, they really can. What was I just saying there? Oh, putting in perspective the potential burns here. If the gas fees are comparable to Polygon, the gas fees are going to be roughly 2 cents a transaction. Even if they dedicate 50% of the gas fees to burning Shiba Inu coin, You're looking at 1 cent per transaction. And J Bones, man, thank you very much for the super chat. I don't know if I said thank you, if I just read it, but thank you very much for the super chat. J Bones, man, really appreciate that. So if we're burning 1 cent worth of Shiba Inu coin per transaction, and 50% of the gas fee is actually a large percentage, so I highly doubt we see that much. If we're burning 1 cent on every transaction, think about that. If 100 transactions a day is only going to be $1 worth of Shiba Inu coin per day. 1,000 transactions a day is only going to be $10 worth of Shiba Inu coin, or 1 million Shiba Inu coin. We are going to need tens of thousands of transactions per day in order to burn $100+ worth of Shiba Inu coin per day. And don't forget, man, there's a stark difference between millions, hundreds of millions, the billions, and trillions, which we need to see. If you're going to be burning 1 billion Shiba Inu coin per day, it sounds like a lot, right? But it is still going to take 1 billion a day is 30 billion times 300 billion, 365 billion, 3 years. It's going to take 3 years to burn 1 trillion Shiba Inu coin, and then you got to multiply that out by 500 to reduce the supply down to nothing. It would take 1,500 years to burn the supply of Shiba Inu coin if you're burning 1 billion a day. And 1 billion a day at a cent is going to be 10,000 times 100. 10,000 times 100 gets you what? That's 1 million transactions a day, right? 10,000 times 100 is 1 million. Yeah, man, you would need at that price, if they burn 50% of the gas fee, you would need 1 million transactions per day. I don't know if they're going to get 1 million transactions per day. Now, if they try to compete with Base, Coinbase's Layer 2 blockchain, the gas fees there are 1 cent. So if they're trying to compete with that, you're going to need 2 million transactions a day to burn 1 billion Shiba Inu coin at a 50% burn rate of the gas fee. Don't forget that part. And even then, that's 1 billion a day. Sounds great, but it's still going to take 1,500 years to burn the supply of Shiba Inu coin. The numbers are large, guys. The numbers are large. I live about an hour and a half from East Palestine. Some are in panic here. I bought up all the jugs of water from the stores. At least they're not buying up all the toilet paper again. Yes, Kai. We need our toilet paper, man. We need our toilet paper for sure. Binance just listed Shiba and paired it on their exchange, so hopefully it'll do something. Yeah, Tony, I hope so too. Careful, Kai. Probably not a good time to go fishing. Yeah, you wouldn't want to go fishing and eat some chemical fish. Clear the burns listed in the Shib burn site, primarily individual investors burning their holdings. Yes. That actually is all that is right now. You may have some businesses that are still burning. Like, I don't know if the Shiba coffee business is still intact and stuff like that. But yeah, that Shib burn website that lists all those burns where it's like, 400,000 Shiba Inu coin is burned over the last hour in one transaction. That's basically only individual investors going in there and burning their money for some reason. 3-eyed fish with frog legs. Sky's still on fire. I ain't on for that. I've had Shib for almost 2 years, and if Shibarium doesn't burn like they say, well, I'm out. We'll take my thousands of dollars somewhere else. Giovanni, here's the thing, and I'm not trying to defend them in this case, right? But I do know if the burn percentage is good, okay, if it does seem like they're dedicating a large amount of the fees to burning Shiba Inu coin, I truly think that the initial burns are going to be very low. I think that they're going to be disappointing because you're not going to get thousands or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people to build on and use Shibarium in the first month. It's just not going to happen. So the initial burns will be slow. But if there's a dedicated portion, man, if it's a good portion and it grows over time, I could see it turning into something. But if it truly is like 1% of the gas fee, and the gas fee's 2 cents or 10 cents or something, and we're burning 0.02 of a cent on each transaction, and we would need 20 million transactions a day to burn a billion Shiba Inu coin per day. At the current prices, guys, don't forget, if Shiba Inu coin goes up in price, all of a sudden you would need 2 million, 5 million, 10 million transactions to burn 1 billion Shiba Inu coin per day. You can't forget that part of the equation either. So I'm interested in seeing what that percentage is and how dedicated they are to really benefiting Shiba Inu coin burns. Really don't have that much time left, Clay, bro. Mark, what do you mean you don't have time left? Yeah, some big numbers. They are some big numbers, man. They are. Oh, you don't have 1,500 years left. That's what you're talking about. Hey, bro, saw the video where you read Satoshi's tweet. He said, since the time I've been Satoshi. So his name isn't Satoshi. No, Caesar. So his real name is not Satoshi, dude. People are like, yeah, it's probably Steve or you know, Jim or something. I have no idea what Satoshi's name is. All right, look, man, I have no idea. I've got my speculation. I've got my guesses the same way you do. I think Satoshi is just some dude who found himself in a situation where he's got almost 1 million Twitter followers, like he's leading the pact of the Shiba Inu coin community here, and he probably found himself way in over his head, and he's going along with it and seeing what he can do. I mean, that's my best guess there. Troik is literally on the brink of a circuit break. Short squeeze, get in, people. Day trading is easy. Yes, people have been talking about Troika. Let's look it up real quick just so you guys can see what it is in case you're interested in it. TRKA. Troika Media, 36%. It's rolling today. Not a bad gain. Actually breaking up through this level of resistance right here. Possibly going to test this little level right here at 45 cents. So it's been doing very well off those 9-cent lows right there. Now, is it going to go back up to $3, $4, $5? I don't know about that part, man. Look, I don't know their short squeeze numbers. I don't know all of that. Their book value per share is only 20 cents. So if you guys are looking at fundamentals, they're certainly already overvalued. But TRKA, a lot of people talking about them on Twitter and on social media. So check it out. He's not Elon Musk. No, he's not Elon Musk. Roulette wheel! If you have to wear a mask during live stream, we would understand. Because of the chemical clouds that are floating around out there, or because I'm trying to keep you guys safe? Which one do you understand there, roulette wheel? I just want to make sure that you know I'm not concerned about your health while I'm live streaming here. But if I did have chemical clouds floating around the outside of my window, I may decide to wear a gas mask. Yeah, I hear you. I need to move out to my land, build cabins, greenhouses, terraces, fencing, water systems, solar, septic, well, Adobe Dream House, all in the next 3 months before my wife gets pregnant. Dude, sky's stonify. With all of the shoveling you do, if you stop shoveling, you probably could build all that. You spend your days shoveling, man. I did not get into Mullen Auto yet, but I am looking at Mullen Auto pretty close now that it's down at 22 cents, dude. I am looking at that. I don't know if I gotta wait for it to retest this 18-cent line of support here, but it is, look, boom, right there, boom, right there, boom, right there, boom, right there. It is at a pretty strong level of support, next of which is going to be at that 18-cent mark. So I did not get into Mullen Auto yet. I don't know if I will be getting into Mullen Auto for sure or not, but it's definitely been taking a beating over the last, gosh, this is almost a full month now. Nothing but declines from that 45-cent range down to 22 cents. So Mullen Auto has been getting hit pretty hard. I did not get in yet, but it is looking pretty cheap right now. Hopefully it doesn't look even cheaper later. Roulette wheel, Giovanni. Legacy wealth is what created a lot of wealthy people on this planet. Their ancestors had the foresight to plan in advance. Facts on that, man. Facts on that. Sometimes it's better to look out for your future than it is to worry about your present. Shitoshi is oh god, dude. Richo, you better not be telling me that you think Shitoshi's Gary Gensler. No. Honestly, I made a mistake. Invested 2 years ago in Shiba Inu. I should have sold it all when it hit 903 in 2021, but now all I have is Moji, Pudgy, Dark Bro, Pika, Clay Bro. Gotta admit, I like it. Thank you, John J, man. Thank you. Look, and here's the thing, John, that's going to teach you for next time, and we are going to do. So the next time we do have just this massive FOMO rally, especially once you get to prices like we're seeing already, it is very difficult to maintain 10, 20, 30x runs, right? And Shiba Inu coin in the span of like 1 month ran 10x in value. And that is a huge upswing. Since then, the entire bear market kind of fell upon us and everything had fallen. So if we didn't run into this bear market that we're in, I don't know if we would have been able to maintain those levels, but I certainly don't think that we would have fallen 90% in value if this bear market didn't hit us. So, when you see runs like that, it's not a bad idea to take some profit, and then it's so difficult to believe something is going to maintain a 10, 20x run in a couple month period. Staking his band to do you something. Adrian, staking his band in the UK, is that what you're talking about? Because they're trying to call staking a security, an investment contract here in the United States. Poor people are poor because their ancestors only lived for the moment and their siblings had to start from zero. Roulette wheel, sort of. I personally don't believe that, I would need my grandpa to make sure I have everything that I have. Poor people, and you guys can define poor people, right? There's a lot of very happy people who don't have millions of dollars, and there's a lot of very unhappy millionaires out there. So you can define what poor is. I think poor actually is a relative or a subjective definition as opposed to an objective definition. Because, sometimes if you've got enough, people are very happy with their lives. But I do think that having a victim mentality, that's what leads to the perpetuation of being poor. If you've got $1 million, man, and you're playing the victim in every aspect of your life, you're going to be poor. If you break out, man, and you make $50,000 a year and you're living a comfortable life and you're happy with what you do and waking up every day excited that you get to do what you're doing, you're not going to consider yourself poor, man. You're going to be very happy with that. So I do believe that your mentality and that victim mentality really does play into what somebody would describe as poor, as opposed to, simply relying on ancestors. I think that every single person has the ability to dictate what they do with their life. Claybro, Shitoshi is a scammer, just dumping bone. What are your thoughts about that? M.A. So, I don't know why he would want to dump bone. I do think that he wants to pump bone, absolutely. See, scammers want to take your money, and they don't necessarily care. I do think that Shitoshi is trying to create value for bone. Now, I do think that he's trying to do so on the back of Shiba Inu coin in a slightly roundabout way. Saying that he's promoting Shiba Inu coin and all of this stuff when he wants to create as much value as possible for bone. So I don't think that that's necessarily as transparent as it could be. But as far as dumping bone, I don't know what his wallet looks like, man. I don't know if he is... And if anybody knows which wallet is Shitoshi's, that would be beneficial to be able to look at. But I don't know if he's really got the intentions of dumping bone on people to hit some sort of a heavy cash out. I think that he's trying to make as much... generate as much wealth for bone as possible. Let's see. Staking is banned. Do you something? I am trying all day and saying not support in your region. Adrian, yeah, I don't live in the UK, man, but I will say this. They're trying to not, I don't know if they're going to try and ban it outright, but they are trying to heavily regulate staking here in the United States as well. Spill token, you have to use a VPN to stake or check. Dat crazy, very good if you're trying to help out Adrian there. I'm not 100% sure if you were or not. Shotoshi to string the community along and is trying to centralize Shib project, not decentralized. Shib Discord is showing huge discontent towards Shy and the team. Yeah, MA, dude. I do think that they could benefit greatly from, you know, a roadmap, a little bit of transparency, a progress report, something. I really do. Why? Simply because people are getting antsy. I mean, it's a bear market, right? It's different. When you're in a massive bull market and things are going great, sure, dude, Shitoshi, tease us on Monday or Tuesday with an announcement that you're going to make on Friday. Okay. Everybody, like, the overall sentiment is high. It's exciting. It's, you know, emotionally euphoric to watch prices go up. It is different, in a much different situation when everything is going down and you're not teasing us about a project that's going to be released on Friday. You're teasing us about a project that who the heck knows when it's going to be released, and you offer no clarity whatsoever. So there is a different in, like, psychological perspective, in the psychology of marketing at that point. Right now, it feels like we're being strung along, but in a bull market, dude, it's the anticipation. It's you know, it's a different feeling in a bull market. Let's see. I don't believe that they all had help or someone or parents, something. I don't know which time. Never too late to have children unless you're 50-year-old woman. That could be true. Watching your live stream, first time in Australia and can't sleep. 151. Peter, well, welcome. Glad you're in here. First time. Appreciate it, man. And hopefully I don't keep you awake, but this live stream's only going to be going on for another 8 minutes or so. So you're going to be able to get some sleep afterwards. Still a spell token. Oof. Down 90%. Dang, man, it's a steep decline. I want to see Spell, though, because Spell looks interesting to me. 2 goldfish are in a tank. One says to the other, do you know how to drive this thing? I like it, man. Being a millionaire isn't going to make you happy. You need around 2 to 3 million. I don't even know if 2 to 3 million would make you happy, man. I think your life is what you make of it, and I think there's a lot of people that are happy without $1 million, too. I can just picture Satoshi being orange, man. Oh, God. I wanted to make sure that China, Brandon, and Nancy, and Crazy Nancy kept their grubby hands off my project. McDonald's for everyone. Let's make it happen, Pat. Let's make it happen. Shy's not dumb and bony is making sure he gets paid for a long time. The extortion on the developers. Yeah, you know what? That's actually right, too. So they set it up, so he's got a reason for bone for decades to come. Miss what you said about PawSwap. Connor, how the heck did you miss what I said about PawSwap, man? I said that PawSwap has been doing phenomenally over the last week. Paul is up like 15x over the last week, man. I do not know what PawSwap... Well, PawSwap's going to try and build a decentralized exchange on Shibarium. But building a decentralized on Shibarium is going to be nice. They're just going to have to deal with the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team because they're going to be competing essentially with ShibaSwap. So they're going to have to watch how they get treated by the Shiba Inu coin team and you know, that kind of negative energy that might come from that. But nonetheless, dude, you look at this, the last 7 days has been a 10x gain here, going from 3,100 points up to 33,000 points, or, you know, whatever. There's too many zeros to give it much of a number there, but massive amounts of buying taking place, 10x gains over the last 7 days, phenomenal action in PawSwap, but I don't know the team behind it. I don't know what their intentions are. I don't know if they're going to try and take this from a $35 million coin to a $35 billion coin, or if some of them are going to be cashing out, if they're locked up, any of that stuff. I do know there's only roughly like 4,000 holders. Yeah, 4,400 holders. So 4,400 holders. If you want to look at who owns what, Gate.io owning a massive amount Trust swap team finance lock. Interesting, dude. Seemingly, the team has kept 32%, or roughly a $10 million pot at the current prices for themselves. Now, I don't know what this team finance lock looks like. I don't know when it gets unlocked and all of that stuff. So, yeah, you got to watch out for that. Now, Paul Marketing, 1%. If you're on the Paul team and you want to pay some of this 10 trillion Paul, million, billion, trillion, yeah, if they want to hook me up with, trillion Paul or so, I will gladly do videos for the Paul team. If they want to use this marketing wallet that has 10 trillion in it, I will gladly do some videos for the Paul team there. If they want to give me 10 trillion, if they want to give me all 10 trillion Paul, dude, I'll do a video on Paul every single day for the rest of the year if they want to make that happen. So if you're in touch with the Paul team, I like this juicy wallet here. Looks pretty interesting. Yeah, dude. I don't know. It looks like a decent project that has been doing very well over the last week, man. But I don't know what their long-term intentions are. I just like the fact that I see this marketing wallet. Dude, if they want to market, tell them to email me. Nah, don't tell them to email me. Tell them to message me on Twitter. If they want to market, tell them to message me on Twitter, and I'll take that 10 million or that 10 trillion Paul wallet off of them. And yeah, we'll do it right. You guys can go tag them on Twitter and tell them I'll market for them if they want. Get 100,000 followers on YouTube, man. It's 100,000 followers. I think that's worth 10 trillion Paul. Patrick, thank you for the super chat. Sorry to hear it, Mark. Have a drink. A little authorized hydration on Clay. Gosh, that tastes good. Patrick, thank you very much. And what did Mark say, man? Should I be sorry for Mark, too? I enjoyed having money. Besides, a nice house, new car. Life didn't change much until divorce, at least. Oh, God, dude. Oh, that I can imagine, Mark. That I can imagine. Furniture Store keeps calling me. All I wanted was a one night. Jay Bones, did you just make that up, or did you look that up somewhere? Because that's kind of funny. Hood Bro knows what's up. That crazy, man. You know what's up, too. Appreciate it, Pat. That was a while ago, so no worries. Oh, good, dude. You guys are always trying to bring me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Mark can't keep me down. I get knocked down. Yeah, Swiper knows swiping. Swiper better not swipe nothing. Just wanted a one-night stand. What a device that goes bang, bang, bang. No, do not banging your toe on a one-night stand, man. That's something completely different. Wait, so Shibarium beta out today. Giovanni! No, I don't think that the beta is out yet today. They have not announced that the beta is out yet. Here's the thing that you have to do. So what they're going to have to do is they're going to let everybody fill out all of those forms. And I don't know if you guys looked at those forms or not. You basically put your name, your email, all of that stuff in. You tell them your marketing budget, how much you're willing to spend, how much you're willing to give the ecosystem team so that they can endorse you and they can tweet out your project. You got $100,000 for them, man? Of course they're going to tweet you out. You tell them your budget, you tell them what your project's about, and you tell them all of that stuff. And then they can decide whether or not you will be able to intake into the Shibarium beta. Or whether or not essentially they're going to endorse you on the Shibarium beta. The beta has not yet been released, though, as far as I know, unless a tweet has come across during this live stream. What happens if one of the Shib whales loses their keys? Will be screwed. No, Disturbed BT. If the Shib whale loses their key, that is good because that money is burned. Shiba Inu coin is going to be burned at that point. So if you got a whale out there with a trillion Shiba Inu coin and they lose their key, boom, there's a trillion Shiba Inu coin that just went up in flames. Do you like Crow? Yeah, actually, Daniel, I like Crow. I like Crow more during bull markets than bear markets, obviously, for the price reasons. But these centralized exchanges, Crow is going to grow when Crypto.com is growing. Right now, these centralized exchanges are seeing less active users, less people sign up, less volume, less revenue. They're cutting their workforce. Everything is piling against the centralized exchanges right now. So it's kind of hard to really be rallying and around them and rooting for them until people start to sign up again. And I can confirm, dude, nobody's using affiliate links right now. Nobody's signing up for Webull or KuCoin or Binance or any of that stuff. It's very difficult to get people to want to invest during a bear market, even though buying during a bear market sets you up for the bull market run. That's the part that I don't understand. I just want to give each of my kids 20 grand so they can go from there, grow from there. Yeah, I love it. Hey, Joyce, absolutely, you know. You looked at as an asset. I hope so. You too, though. So Coinbase is suspending BUSD. Oh, God, dude. You got to love the SEC. How do they know if it's burned and not lost? So technically, they don't, roulette wheel. Somebody would have to come out and say it. What they count as burned is anything that's sent to an official burn wallet. So I'll give you an example. I owned a few thousand Raven coin. I owned several thousand Raven coin at one point, and gosh, that was a long time ago. I had it on a Garda wallet, lost access to that Garda wallet, so that Raven coin is burned, right? That Raven coin is burned. I'll never get it back unless somehow I retrieve the key. I'm not going to. It's not going to happen. So that the Raven coin essentially wasn't sent to a burn wallet, so it's not recorded as being burned. But I can guarantee you that Raven coin is burned because nobody's gonna be able to access it at that point. So it essentially is lost, yes, but it's burned because I can guarantee you it never gets touched again. Same deal with a lot of these guys who mined Bitcoin and mined a lot of these coins a decade ago and have since then lost their wallet or lost their keys with no intentions of ever finding it and no actual way of ever finding it. That Bitcoin is burned, but it's not technically recorded as burned because it's not sent to an official burn wallet. But it's the exact same. It's the exact same thing. And I could start a wallet right now. I could tell you guys, oh yeah, my Raven coin wallet, I don't know what the keys are for that. And you guys could send billions of Raven coin to that wallet, right? And if you send billions of Raven coin to that wallet and I don't make a transaction in it, I could let it sit there for 20 years and then go, tricked you, and I've got access to that wallet. So you do have to be careful, and you do have to look at official burn addresses and stuff like that. But, yeah, if you lose your keys, it is essentially burned. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? Look for the Fresh Prince. I like it. J-Bones, guys. Somehow it is after 1 o'clock. What if, hypothetically speaking, you didn't want to be verified by Shibarium, and you wanted to exclusively develop your Shiba Inu multi-million-dollar concept for the people? Would Shibarium, come on. I don't know, man. I don't know. John J., I think if you pay them, they will. They will do whatever you want them to do. And I know you can fill out those forms with fake names and stuff. I filled out every single one of those forms. I just typed in like CCCCCCC at AOL, and then phone number 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. I filled out every single one of those forms to see all the pages on them, and you can submit them with bogus information on there too. So, yeah, I don't think that they necessarily care too much to like dox you or verify you are who you are and stuff like that. I think they want to know who's interested in paying them to market. I'm finding the key. It's my life mission. Roulette wheel. Dude, you could make it your life's mission to find keys to lost crypto. That if you somehow knew a way to do that, you could either charge a lot of money for that service. Because think about it, dude. Let's say I had $1,000 worth of Raven coin that I lost, just to use some numbers. Dude, if I had literally no hope whatsoever of finding that key, and you knew how to find it, whether it be, go back and restore files on a computer, restore files on a phone, go through factory reset data. Like, if you knew what to do, dude, I would gladly pay you 500 to get it, 500 that I never expected to have, right? I'd gladly split it with you, and I'm sure anybody would. Somebody was sitting on $1 million worth of Bitcoin, they don't know the access, they don't have access to. I guarantee you they would do anything. They'd pay you to be able to get that done. So if you knew how to do it, yeah, it would be an extremely lucrative service, because I can guarantee you, with all of the coins that are out there, there's a mass. I wouldn't doubt 10% of all of the crypto is burned right now. I wouldn't doubt 10%. A $1 trillion industry, I wouldn't doubt there's $100 billion worth of burned crypto at this point. Let's see, guys. It's past 5 o'clock or past 1 o'clock. We're gonna be coming back at the 4 o'clock hour. Get your names in the chat right now. We're gonna do the shout outs. We will be back later. Appreciate every single one of you guys, and then make sure to come back. You guys got a lot of good questions, a lot of good discussion. Absolutely hope to see all of you this afternoon. And thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you guys for the comments. Thank you guys for an awesome live stream. Appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to Mark, man. Rich O, Giovanni. See you later. Peter, enjoy your day. Roberto, have a good one. That crazy, man. Doobie-doo. See you later. Sky Stonify, Roulette Wheel, Giovanni, man. Patrick, peace out to you. See you later. Doobie-doo, that crazy. D. Gordon, man. Roulette Wheel, Peter, see you later. Later, everyone. SD, man. See you later. Lorenzo, Kai. Toodles to you, Kai. Toodles to you. The franchise. Peace out, man. Roulette Wheel. Enjoy your day. Mark L. Doobie-doo. I don't know if we got J-Bone still in here. Stephanie Bro's in here. Nick F's in here. All you guys. Lorenzo, enjoy it. Peace out to you. Luskino, Solo, Nipion, see you later. G-Man, enjoy your day. See you in the afternoon live stream. You guys know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.